Have you ever felt that there's something uniquely different about you? Perhaps it's a sense of a higher calling or a godly character that sets you apart? Just like there are physical marks that distinguish people, spiritual marks also indicate a divine allegiance. These marks, placed on you by God, make you stand out and often attract favor from others, even if they can't quite put their finger on why. In this video, we'll explore the signs that show you bear a spiritual mark, marking you as someone chosen for a higher purpose. 1. Supernatural favor. One of the most evident signs of a spiritual mark is experiencing supernatural favor. Have you noticed that people go out of their way to help you, even when they've just met you? This consistent favor is a clear sign of a spiritual mark. It's not about physical attractiveness or charm. There's an unseen hand guiding others to support you. An excellent biblical example is Esther, an ordinary orphan girl raised by her uncle, who found favor with everyone she met, and was chosen as queen against all odds. Esther 2:5 says, "And Esther won the favor of everyone who saw her." This wasn't by chance. It was as if she carried a mark that made people favor her. If you experience such favor regularly, it's a sign that God has placed a spiritual mark on you. 2. Divine protection. Another sign of being marked by God is experiencing divine protection. Reflect on moments when you've escaped harm or danger unscathed. Whether it's avoiding accidents, surviving dangerous situations, or being shielded from malicious intentions, divine protection is a strong indicator of God's mark. Psalm 105:15 states, "Do not touch my anointed ones, do my prophets no harm." This protection surrounds you, keeping you safe from both physical harm and spiritual attacks. Sometimes this protection is so profound that those who wish to harm you are themselves deterred or even punished. 3. Supernatural ease. Do you achieve things with a surprising amount of ease while others struggle? This supernatural ease and the turning of odds in your favor show that you are marked by God. When you realize that what others struggle to achieve comes effortlessly to you, it's a sign of divine intervention. As you work hard, you experience supernatural help, and things fall into place almost miraculously. Romans 8:28 reminds us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." Your life flows smoothly because you are part of God's divine plan. 4. Prophetic insights. If you frequently receive clear messages from God or have prophetic dreams and visions, this is a sign of your spiritual mark. Being able to hear God's instructions and feel His guidance shows that He has a special plan for your life and wants to ensure you follow His path. This prophetic ability might extend beyond personal guidance to receiving words for others, offering them encouragement or specific instructions. If you have this gift, it is a strong indication that you are marked by God. 5. Prevented from mistakes. Look back on your life and notice if you've been kept from making certain mistakes, especially during your youth. Many people get carried away with fulfilling the desires of the flesh and make regrettable decisions. However, if you find that you were somehow prevented from making these mistakes, it might be a sign of God's protective mark. Even when you tried to fit in with the cool crowd or engage in risky behaviors, something always seemed to hold you back. This was God's mercy at work, protecting you from sin and keeping you on the right path. An example of this is found in Genesis 20, where God kept Abimelech from sinning against him by taking Sarah as his wife, saying, "I have kept you from sinning against me." Embrace your spiritual mark. If you recognize these signs in your life, it's time to embrace your divine calling. God has placed a spiritual mark on you for a purpose. His hand has been upon you, guiding and protecting you. Open your heart, listen to His voice, and follow His guidance. The spiritual mark on your life is for a purpose, that you may live a life fully focused on serving God. Declare with me, "God's hand is upon my life. I am anointed and marked by God for His divine purpose.